Pembatasan lalu lintas ganjil genap. Kendaraan pribadi wajib beroperasi berdasarkan angka terakhir nomor polisi kendaraan dengan waktu dan tempat yang telah ditentukan. Sosialisasi berlangsung 28 Juni hingga 26 Juli, uji coba 27 Juli hingga 26 Agustus. Apabila uji coba berhasil, maka akan diberlakukan mulai 30 Agustus. Peraturan ini berlaku untuk hari Senin hingga Jumat, pagi pukul 7 hingga 10, dan sore pukul 16 hingga 20. Jika plat nomor kendaraan Anda berakhir ganjil, maka diperbolehkan di tanggal ganjil. Begitupun untuk yang genap. Berikut lokasi-lokasi yang akan diberlakukan. Adapun pengecualian untuk beberapa kendaraan yang tidak diberlakukannya ganjil genap.
And for the performance indicator to head of departments such as
their budgeting.
I see. Okay, so the budget, how they manage their budget. Okay, very good. Very, very good. Okay.
because there is a percentage.
Yeah. Very nice.
In the Jakarta provincial government, in all sector we try to make transparency to the public. We struggle, we effort to serve public services.
Yeah.
10 million.
10 million.
Yeah.
Okay. And what are the main services the provincial government supplies to the
Public service yang disediakan oleh Pemprov DKI seperti rumah susun, public transport.
Governor Sanjay Pradhan, the Open Government Party. Very, very nice to meet you, Governor. So thank you very much, Governor. This is Joe Powell, and then he's our Deputy CEO, and I've joined as CEO of Open Government Partnership. So we are here, Indonesia is our founding country. Indonesia founded Open Government Partnership along with 7 other heads of states at the UN General Assembly 5 years ago. And so we are here because Indonesia is one of our founding countries. Yeah. So we are here meeting the government. We met Pak Teten today and meeting Pak Sofian tomorrow. We're meeting with civil society later today. So our objective here is to meet with the government and find out its priorities for Open Government Partnership, both for the partnership as a whole and for what they're doing in the National Action Plan for Open Government in Indonesia. But we also wanted to use this opportunity to come and meet you, Governor, because we have heard a lot about innovations in open government that you have been doing, you have been leading in Jakarta on budget transparency, on open data, on citizen participation. So we wanted to find out about those from you also, as to what are some of the areas of open government you are pursuing. We started to find out from your colleagues very interesting things you're doing on smart city in Jakarta. No, just we started discussing. But by way of introduction, you may not know, do you know much about the Open Government Partnership? Would you like me to say something? Yeah. Okay. So just by way of introduction, so the Open Government Partnership was launched at the United Nations General Assembly by the President of Indonesia, President of United States, Brazil, Mexico, South Africa, and so on. 8 heads of states and 9 civil society organizations in 2011. So in the last 5 years, Governor, 70 countries have joined the Open Government Partnership. And when the countries join, they are committing to make their governments open, transparent, and participatory with citizens. And it has 3 or 4 features of the Open Government Partnership. Every country that joins, the 70 countries that have joined, they have to work with civil society. It's a government-civil society partnership. So they have to work with government and civil society to make the government more open and transparent. And they do this by developing national action plans, which last for 2 years. So it's a 2-year national action plan in areas like opening up the budget, opening up procurement and contracts, open data, opening up public service delivery, citizen feedback on service delivery, opening up mining contracts. Those are the kinds of areas in which countries develop commitments. So that's one feature of the Open Government Partnership. A second feature is the countries, when they make these commitments, they are then held accountable for it. So accountable because civil society oversees it, but also we have an independent reporting mechanism. It's called IRM, where a local researcher goes to the country and asks citizens, did the government do what it said it would do? And they publish a report, an IRM report, which is also published to say whether the government completed its commitments fully, partially, or not at all. Okay, so that's the second part. A third piece of the Open Government Partnership is peer-to-peer learning. Governments learning from one another, south-south, south-north, north-south, whichever direction. We have very big global summits. So we are going to have our next global summit in Paris in December, where all the 70 heads of states will be invited. We will also have a meeting at the UN General Assembly in September, where President Obama, President Hollande, France is taking over the co-chair in October, and we are hoping President Jacobi will also be invited. We'll see. So these are avenues to share experiences. So that's the third aspect. Now, Open Government Partnership has typically been at the national government level. But we are also now doing a pilot to explore Open Government Partnership, OGP as it's called, at the sub-national level, so provincial government level. So Jakarta is one of the provincial governments that is doing a lot in this area. There are 15 pilots. The pilot is just a small experimental program. So 15 pilot subnational entities are experimenting with OGP. But there is, in Jakarta is one of the broader group of leaders, we call them, which will form a peer-to-peer learning network on innovations in open government at the subnational level. So that is the background, a quick background of the Open Government Partnership. I can leave this for you to look at later. It explains what I said in some more detail. But what I wanted to do, Governor, is...
Itu yang urus Sonya yang ngurus open data.
Pendata apa?
Di Bapeda ya?
Diskon.
Bukan di Bapeda ya open data.
So, Governor, there are a few things I wanted to ask you because we want to share your experiences and learn about your experiences with other provincial governments. We understand you're doing a lot on open data. We understand you're doing a lot on budget transparency, that you have an e-budget which citizens can access. We also know you're doing a lot in anti-corruption. That is a very important focus of Open Government Partnership. Opening up contracts, beneficial ownership transparency, who owns which companies so people can monitor. But we are also very keen to know about your innovations in service delivery to citizens, how you actually deliver services, get their feedback, whether you have a Clue mobile app.
Clue apps.
Yeah, so we want to know these innovations so we can share them with others. That was the objective of our visit. We are also hoping that the innovations you are doing can influence the National Action Plan of Indonesia, because a lot of what you're doing could be taken nationally, especially on service
That's
delivery.
what Pak Jokowi won. Jakarta became the showcase for this transform power.
That's exactly right. So that's what we wanted to learn. What are some things you're doing? So tomorrow when we meet the government and civil society, we can say, go look at Jakarta.
And what we want is one thing is like a pair, two sides coin. What side? What is that? Is the non-cash transaction. There no use to open data government if you don't doing a non-cash transaction system.
I see.
That's why in this city administration, no cash drawing from our account. Everybody use a non-cash transaction,
Very good.
including even the contract employee, we pay them. Even they don't know how to use ATM, they have to learn.
I see.
That's the way we easy to make a tracking. Where does the money go,
Yes.
to whom, from
Yes,
where?
Yes, yes, yes.
If we draw money, a big amount, we have to suspect they want to do something, maybe
Right.
corruption or want to
I got
bribing.
Yes, yes.
Because for what? You draw money, a huge
Yes,
of
yes.
amount of money. And that's why we said, if this opened that we thought non-cash transaction system, little bit difficult.
Yes, very good.
The same like we say, our tax system is a self-assessment. It's like in the States.
Yes.
What make we little bit fail? Not little bit fail. If I say fail, people will get angry with me. Our tax system fail because different with the America. You copy America, but you not copy the non-cash transaction.
Yeah.
In America, $1 you use a debit card.
That's right.
Here, they said no. How come you pay me use a
Debit card.
credit card or debit card? America is okay. Every transaction is non-cash. That's why easy to
Trace.
trace that. My idea is if we want to eradicate the corruption, the first law is makes everything transparent.
Yeah.
The second system is non-cash transaction.
Mm-hmm.
That's the way we want to do. If we talk about the government official, you have to report all the structural position. You have to report your wares. We call it LHKPN. Is the wares from the government official report. So we will know how much you income, how much tax you pay. This is a little bit the problem. This is a national
Yes, yes, yes.
problem.
Yes.
But for us is how we make Jakarta be the model, the showcase for this
Very
transforming power.
Yeah.
We believe if one province already, it's like you talk about mobile apps, Clue.
Mm-hmm.
What that means, the Clue, we buy, this is the same with the Google Map.
Yeah.
So we hope one day the president, very easy to control. Now I have 267 sub-district chief.
Mm-hmm.
And the same idea, when the president controls 500 mayor region, you have to make a report.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if everything make a report, we could make analyze
Correct.
what happened.
Correct.
Our Clue app is not perfect. That's why we keep updating.
Mm-hmm.
If a thing is not good, I ask the developer, you have to
Improve it.
update, improve. So for our site, I have like a listing, which one is the top ranking.
Of a complaint.
Complaint and response.
Okay.
So I know if 3 weeks the same, our system is still red, they will call the chief of sub-district.
I see.
And what's going on with you?
Yeah.
We still keep them doing anything, we just file them, change nothing. Life is like this.
Yeah.
That's why we have turnover very fast. We also improve our salary system.
Mm.
Our country, Jakarta, basic salary only $200 monthly. But we pay the lowest official in the city administration already $1,000. Betul, 13 juta lebih.
Right.
1,000. How to get this money? Transparency. Everything you make transparent. How to make everything transparent? Even our grand meeting for make decision for the permit, the biggest investor permit, like a big property permit, above 5,000 meters square. Discussion to make decision for this permit from the beginning until the end of the meeting, we upload to YouTube.
Wow.
So everybody will know why I said this delay, cancel, or keep going. So everybody could learn. And that's very important. You know, for what? Before this, you make it transparent. Therefore, many wicked bureaucrats will sell what? Information.
Correct.
Information is money.
Correct. Correct.
Why this area? That's why we make everything open. So people will know, oh, I learned this could not, this could. And every data you could ask, we could give. And we also have a one-stop service. This one-stop service, if you are a small enterprise, you cannot send your document, you just make a call to us, and we will send a people to pick up your document and send back. And the same idea with the certificate of birth. When your kid's born in the hospital,
Right.
sometimes many problems come up. You will forget to asking for certificate
Correct.
of birth. That's why you make another system. Automatically, today your kid's born, today the certificate print out in this hospital.
Very nice.
You make a connection with or
Very nice.
this is the way we
Very
help the people.
Very nice.
Including what we say, when to give a scholarship and also to increase the nutrition. The first time we give a scholarship, this is ATM from a saving account. Now what's going on? The basic salary only $200. We help the poor people, high school, SMA itu apa ya? High school, on $60. You could imagine if they have 3 kids,
I know.
almost the same with the basic salary.
Yeah.
Their parents pull out the money, throw the money in the ATM. That's why we said, that's why could not, even our scholarship you have to use as a debit card. The same when we subsidy for the food. Before, we like the subsidy, food subsidy. We cut the price, we subsidy. One day, 1 week's gone, the product. Everybody come and queue to buy. You don't know who they are.
Correct.
Now we change. For the poor people, very easy to know who they are, to distinguish them. If their kid get a scholarship, they have a saving account, get the ATM, so they could purchase the beef, 1 kg, subsidy from $10,
Yeah.
1 kg, we sell to them only $3. This is a subsidy. And then what happened? 1 week, still have the stock. 1 month, why? The poor people could not purchase sometime.
Correct.
Now become a very, for, how to say, our target for the poor people could meet the target. So these people who deserve this.
Yes. Yes. You have information on all the poor people. You know who
Yeah,
they
we
are.
have. From the school, we check.
Okay.
Talk about the information of the poor people. We also have another problem. What the problem? The government use the Bureau Statistics. They use 2,500 calories daily. If you could meet this 2,500 calories, that means you are living above the poverty line. You know how much money to compare this 2,500 monthly?
How much?
Under, $40.
I see.
$40.
Wow.
That's a problem. If you use the United States standard, $2 daily, that means 1 month, $60.
Right.
It's better.
Correct.
But in fact, if you make a survey, how much the minimum needs for a single person in the city? $200.
I see. Wow.
That's why which one you want to use? I prefer use this $200.
I see.
Another problem is in the Bureau Statistics, they make a survey even you are not a citizen. The urbanization, the squatter, they count as a part of Jakarta. It's crazy. And they said Jakarta keep increasing. It become better. The poor people from
They
surrounding
come
came
in.
in
Oh, wow.
and occupy the squatter. That's why I demolished many slum areas. We moved them to, if they're not in citizen here, ask them back. They were here, we provide them a low-cost apartment.
I see.
We subsidy PSO, public service obligation, very big, almost 300 million US dollar a year for the bus.
Right.
So they could, because the biggest problem for them is inflation for the transportation, housing, food, school, and health.
Yeah,
We have a very good health care program here.
Yeah.
You just come to our community health care center, we call Puskesmas. You have to, your entry, you have to start from this. Every sub-district has this
Health center.
clinical health center. And every district, we have 44 districts, have their own type D hospital, that means 50 bed.
I see.
If you send you to the hospital, you have to go to the third classroom. What does it mean third classroom? Third classroom means one room only have 10 beds.
I see.
The middle class don't want to use this hospital. So that's why, that's the way we distinguish who deserve get this health insurance.
Very clever.
We pay this fee. And that's the idea. This is the experience since 2006 when I was mayor in my hometown.
Yeah.
If you look at the people well dressed, we don't know their pocket.
Yeah.
That's why if they want to get in from this local community clinic, that means they are not rich. If they want to use a sub-classroom, how about to control this? We make an open data about the room available.
I see.
Bisa kelihatan rumah sakit. Some hospital already, but not all. And they are automatically connecting. When they queue, before they have to queue from 2 o'clock in the morning, crazy, to queue for the hospital. Now
they can see where they...
Now we make a system in Koja, we just want to copy, rumah sakit RSUD Koja. Very fast, they just tap the card, the insurance, and automatically register to the old system. That's why 7:30 already gone. They come at 6, very fast.
Very good.
Under 1 minute,
Wow.
came out, then they don't need to queue. And all the data they keep. We just develop, extend a new hospital in Koja. Now we make the system. And the data, all the data you could see. And we connecting to our insurance, national insurance body for healthcare. So people will now, with hospital available, which one is not.
Very nice.
Now we want to, another is, we propose like a 911. But here we use 112.
I see.
We said, trend, I hope next year could, 11, 12 with the 911, I hope. So everybody from the kid, they want to, now is a 112, everything. So we already work with the communication minister,
I see.
because all provider provide the free.
Correct. Very interesting.
Yeah, there are many we do this. We make everything open, including our integrated park, public space, friendly from the pregnant women until the elders. We
Very
also
nice.
open elevator.
Very
to
nice.
show them. So we also make a system for this integrated park. What's the activity of the people? They put everything in a system.
Yeah.
Sudah nyambung belum RPT, data, mau apa? Sudah. I could show them. So people could see. So what the activity they prefer to
Interesting.
pray, to use, including all heavy equipment. You never
I see.
imagine this.
Including what kind of equipment?
Heavy equipment.
Oh, heavy equipment. I see.
Yeah, you know what happened? We always use the third party. I said, no, third party, sometimes too many tricky with that.
Yeah.
Too many corruption, mark up everything. But not everybody like that, but
Correct.
I just suspect this is not a good one. So I purchased our own heavy equipment. But the problem is some tricky operator, they tell the lie about the operation hour. Our machine, they could make it wrong. could rent to another place. That's why we put the tracking in our heavy equipment.
Oh,
We know how many hours the machine work, light, medium, or heavy duty, and how much the fuel left in the midnight. You could see that.
That is amazing.
I think after this, belum naik atas ya? Oh, I think I have to invite you to our control room.
Oh,
This is a learning center. We have mungkin about 40 ya developer aplikasi. Membangun aplikasi anak muda di atas ada 40 orang. Oh, 70. 70 young developer.
oh wow.
When I need what kind of apps, I have many ideas, but I could not develop this.
Yeah.
So I just send to them,
Oh, very nice.
including how to update it,
Oh, that's
to
lovely.
upgrade
Yeah.
the apps. I talk with them, I send the WhatsApp or to them, I ask them, I want like this. So we make a connection,
Oh, that's lovely.
including with the police. If they like a clue, they put as a suspect, a terrorist, automatically connect to the police.
Ah,
Yang itu si Chris, nah itu udah sampai nyambung ya, si kru yang dikerjakan. Kru.
wow.
It's very interesting.
Very interesting. Governor, this is fascinating. Huh? I mean, I really congratulate you. I mean, it is, you embody open government, you embody anti-corruption.
Every
This is-
meeting,
Yeah.
we like this meeting, if you say, we upload to YouTube.
I wanted to ask you one thing. So, you mentioned at the start that the president mentioned that you could be a showcase, a model
Yeah.
for the rest of the country. And I'm focused on all the things you're doing on open government. And the question is how that can be taken to scale nationally. So I take two examples in what you said. And I'm thinking whether that could be scaled up. So nationally. So one
It's
is,
like a social program.
yeah,
We don't want to subsidy for the food, use a queue, like we say like this. We subsidy for the rice.
yeah,
Rice, the central government provide almost $7, $6, I think $6. Subsidy the rice so people could, not $6, 6 cents.
yeah. I got it. Uh-huh.
So the people could purchase the rice only 1.5 cents.
Mhm.
They have to use their own money
Correct.
to buy cash.
I got it. Yeah, yeah.
And government spend a year almost 2 billion US dollar, 26 trillion rupiah for subsidy the rice. We don't know who took the rice
Okay.
actually.
Yes.
The poor people could not purchase. That's why we already talked to the central government, could not take it. It's better this money,
Be given as a
2 billion US dollar money,
Yeah.
you send to the saving account.
Yeah, that's right.
Before we have a problem, how about the remote area?
Yeah,
No telecommunication
yeah.
for banking system,
Mobile banking.
mobile
yeah.
banking. That's why our bank, I think the first time in the world, or BRI Bank, this Indonesian People Bank,
Yeah.
launched their own satellite.
Wow.
That's why everywhere in Indonesia they could use the ADC,
Mobile banking.
mobile banking,
Very interesting.
use the satellite.
Yeah. Very interesting.
Launched in
Yeah, yeah.
France, you know,
Yeah, yeah.
itu daerah apa, jajahannya Prancis, daerah mana yang launching BRI satelit itu.
Very interesting. And that could be scaled up nationally.
Yeah.
The
Yes.
two other ones which I was thinking about, Governor. One is your opening up of decision-making meetings, especially when you award contracts and so on.
Yeah.
Could that not be scaled up nationally? The other one is Clue, your Clue mobile app.
Depend on the governor and mayor.
Right. Or
But-
even at the national government.
Yeah, if we say depend on who, depend on the president. Now the president need to control the parliament first.
Yeah.
That's why I think everything will become happen after 2019, after the second term of this president. You know why? We're very optimistic about this. Because 2019 is the first time in Indonesian history, president election and the general election the same day.
Ah, it's
That's the first time.
I see.
That when the president could influence the candidate of the parliament.
Interesting.
And the political party, no bargaining with the president candidate. If you're too popular, the party will support you. Why I believe this? That's why I try in Jakarta. In Jakarta, I said, I want to run as an independent. I don't care with your party. I'm an independent. I am out from the party. We've got too many problems with the political party and the politician. This is a developing country. After I got 1 million signature, 1 million is big.
That's right.
And the party come, okay, we support you. Before that, one party support me. Before we get two parties support. That's the difference.
Yeah,
But for the president candidate, you could not run as an independent.
yeah.
But we try this.
Yeah.
And the same, like a non-cash transaction.
Yeah.
When we already launched a Jakarta one, so everybody here use the bus, you have to pay, use a card. I want to make this city become cashless society city. And if this could happen, it could
Make a big
implement
difference.
to the whole nation, and we make cost of the money decrease.
Decrease.
That means we could provide the
Yeah,
loans
Right.
very low interest to
Right.
help to increase
right.
the
How about Clue?
businessmen.
The Clue mobile app that you have, can it not be national? Can
Could.
It could.
Now already many regency and city want to use this. But the problem is depend on
Well, where the government
the,
wants to
the
respond
government want. Because this response,
Yeah.
people will don't want to,
Give it feedback if no one does
if
it.
you very slowly respond.
Yeah.
That's why we put 20, 20 lebih yang ditunggu. Control clue itu berapa? 20. You could see them 20.
20?
20% to control. Let me say like this: if the citizen took a picture, send a clue, automatically the system came out the red dot.
I
The
see.
red dot came out in the same location. This is a Google Map. And automatically send notification to our sub-district chief
I see.
and our department chief who is their business.
I
Like
see.
a
So
garbage cleaning,
garbage
came to
over
the
there.
cleaning service.
Okay, okay.
And we have 267 sub-district chief
I see.
automatically sent to them.
Okay, okay.
And they have 40 or 70 employee to make response in the field if they could solve the one day. If they accept this, automatically become yellow dot.
I see.
If
And
they
you
are-
see, you can
You
see,
see, you can see.
the hook.
If they're already
Yeah,
the same, the officer could see in the cell phone.
I see.
But we have a command center. If they accomplish, they take a picture, they send back, become green.
I see.
In my cell phone, they have a top ranks. Who quick respond, who is the lazy one. Automatically, we call it crop. Crop itu apa ya? Singkatannya.
cepat respon.
Cepat respon apa ya? If the people use a clue for us, app name crop.
I-
C-R-O-P.
Uh-huh.
It's a quick response, opinion, public opinion. This is an Indonesian word.
see. Oh, how nice.
C, cepat is a quick. R, respond the same.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
O, opinion. P, public.
That's lovely. Yeah,
So crop.
Crop.
That's way. I think you could see, you could experience how
No, I
this
would.
happens.
I would like to see it. I have a question. You know, I want to just think through one.
You
thing.
need coffee or tea?
No, we're fine. We're fine. You know, this large devolution of funds.
They could send the clue, the same, so president could see.
Hmm.
But we could not do this now. This is a politics.
Yeah.
But everybody loves this.
Yes.
There's no wonder in the city.
Yeah.
I think half of them don't like me, maybe less half. Yeah, it's not everybody love what you
Yeah.
do.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
cut the opportunity for bribing, for
Yeah.
corruption.
But this is the real promise, no? Because one of the areas of open government that I see around the world, countries are struggling with is on service delivery. You used to mention garbage or schools. You know, how do we know that garbage is being delivered or services are being delivered? And if you had a clue-like app
Yeah.
where citizens could give upload the
Very
picture,
fast,
and provided government is responding. If they're not responding, they won't do it.
Yeah, they keep become a homework if they don't do it.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
send a short message to me. Before I use a short message to WhatsApp, I send to the officer. I forgot.
Yeah,
You don't follow
right,
to do this. I
right.
forgot.
I see.
And the people, the citizen, next week send the same. He blame me. What are you doing? The same. No, I said I forgot. I will ask him back. What's problem? What's happened? I forgot. My clue, I know exactly.
I see. I wanted to ask you, in the National Action Plan of the government of Indonesia, national, I understand that they are expecting some action plan commitments from some of the provincial governments. Are you familiar with this? Whether Jakarta are you submitting a proposal to the National Action Plan of Open Government? You're not familiar with this? Are
We
you-
work very close with the Bapenas, Pak Sofian.
I see, okay.
We work very close.
Okay.
Bapeda with them very
Okay.
close. That's why this year I got the award from him, 4 awards,
4 awards. Very
including how to make a planning, electronic planning,
I see,
budgeting,
yeah,
creativity, and also Millennium Development Goals target.
I see, okay.
4 never happened in this country.
I see, I see.
One province
I can imagine, I can understand that.
from how much? Berapa ya? 9 maybe. Total itu 9. I forgot. From 9
4,
award,
that's very,
this, berapa sih yang kemarin Bapak itu 9? I forget. 9. I forget 9. Yeah, 9. We got
I
4.
want to come in, okay.
Yeah, we got 4.
I see. Very nice. Congratulations. That's really, it's very understand. I can see it. And you know, the real difference is you demonstrate leadership for this. And unless you have that leadership, others may not be able to do it. That's the worry. I
That's
have.
why we believe we are on the right track. People could vote directly.
Yeah.
I mean, what we would love to do is if we can make some kind of case study of the things that you're doing,
Yeah.
because for us, we also want to share it internationally.
Yeah, you could send your
Yeah.
people
Yeah.
to come here. We also open internship.
I see.
Because this is
I
the
always
great-
have an internship student with me. I don't have my own room, the same room with the staff and the.
Oh,
I don't have my own room, just on my table to
I see.
work. This term, 3 months, register 3,000 register. We only accept 30 for 3 months. Now we want to open again for the next 6 months.
I see.
Many they graduation from abroad, come back, or they work as a professional in an international consulting group, company, they join, there is a Sabbath holiday, and some get a scholarship in Europe or American, they're still waiting 2-3 months, they join us. No vested interest, smarter than me, so I work very easy. So I just need a time, lunch, time, talk with them.
Very nice.
So we don't have a rest, just talk.
Just
Every day from morning until night. So we get many input.
I see.
For me, it's very easy, the philosophy, work with me. If you're stupid, learn from me. If you're smart, teach me.
Very nice.
Easy. If you're smart than me, teach me. Tell me what you could give it to me. But if you don't know, I'm smarter than you, listen to me. And never be a people, stupid don't want to listen, smart don't want to teach. And that's my feelings. Philosophy.
This is absolutely wonderful, Governor. It was, as Joe
Udah
said,
bodoh, kagak mau nurut, pinter kagak mau ngajar, kurang ngajar gitu.
as Joe said, we would love to write up what
Yeah,
you're doing.
please, God.
It would be,
I think they could give many data.
yeah, but we would like to see if we can write it up. It would be very inspirational for
I
many
think you
of
need
us.
go to a third floor. You
Yeah.
meet
Yeah.
the young developer. Now we want to open a startup place
Okay.
in our another building.
Okay.
So we want to invite many young developers to
Okay.
develop. That's why we many open the data. Like we say, we still under construction. But we say for the spatial use of the land. If you look at the picture of the map, the color of the picture, your headaches. You don't know which one is green, which area, how about the building, how about the coefficient tall of the building, the green, the headaches. If you are common people, you could not see the map.
Of course.
Even I open data for you.
Yeah.
That's why I want to turn all this data become easy use in a mobile app. That we say, I want to know, my road is South Merdeka Road, number 8. I want to now put here how many the coefficient taller of this building could be from the building. I just
Very interesting.
thought fast.
Yeah.
Then I have to see. And that's why I asked them to create this. But not easy to ask to do this.
Yeah,
Because this information sometimes is like a broker to help the common people and get the money from the corrupt official.
Yeah. The middleman will
Because the middleman,
uses that.
you
Yeah.
could understand, actually we're already open,
Yeah.
but you could not see. The same like the budget. Not everybody could know how to find out how much money we purchase this air mineral water. You could not. So I want to change the new apps very easy. Mineral water, 300 cc, how much the government drink for his office. Just came out. That's my dream over this. Because now young people don't like to bring a laptop to find the website anymore.
Yeah.
They like apps,
Yeah.
apps mobile.
Yeah.
Everybody apps mobile. I never want to bring pad or I never bring it. I just bring a phone. Cell phone. All the news easy. I want everything in the apps.
Right.
That's the idea. We want to turn
Super.
everything like that,
Absolutely.
including the permit. We hope people don't come. I want to decrease the employee here, so
Yeah.
they will get the biggest salary.
Yeah.
We are too big. Too many people work here. That's why I want to turn everything become online system.
Yeah. Very
We
nice.
want the contract.
Very nice. The minute you have discretion, you have corruption. When people have discretion, when there's contact with the middleman, then
Yeah.
there's
That's
corruption.
why we try. We fire many people here. Fire many.
I see.
You not fire only your position. We fire as a bureaucrat. If you corrupt, take a report, we fire them. That's why I like make a job. Be a governor of Jakarta, you don't need to be too smart people. You just need a tough muscle.
Yeah.
Heart muscle, brain muscle.
Super.
Let's
Excellent.
jalan.
Really, really excellent. It was really inspirational, Governor.
Yeah, I think you could go up to
Yeah,
the
maybe we can
discussion.
no?
There are many things,
Yeah, we-
including, you never imagine, we know exactly where the best food in the city. And this passed the FDA because Bepom, because too many dangerous ingredients. So we'll see the Bepom, think it's okay. Now I asked them to gather the noodle, because Jakarta has many noodles. Where to find the noodle, where the place. We control. Even the vendor street, I asked them use the banking system. You know why I use the banking system? If they create the fake card, they could not control the central bank. So I want the saving account number recorded in the central bank is their identity card.
I see.
If you put a common identity card, they could make the fake one. But you could not change the data in the central bank,
Right.
in the bank.
I see.
We have a bank, City Mission have a bank, because the bank DKI, DKYI. This bank owned by us, so low-cost apartment, student, food subsidy, everything use this saving account.
Saving account. Is Indonesia doing biometrics for transfers? Is that?
Yeah. Well, Indonesia is very forward
I see.
in use of technology.
Right. So you're
There's a
using
phone to pay. But for me, is important is if you use like that, I don't know who you are, like the bus. If you open the saving account, I know who you are. How's your income?
Yeah.
Like the bus. Now I put not only in the tapping, out also have to tap in. I hope this August I will accomplish. I want to know where the destination, the last destination. That we say like this, from the mother finger go to this pinky finger. If they come out from here, and no bus route go to this pinky circle, and now we have to go many finger, ring finger before coming. If I use a tap out, I could provide the direct bus.
Yeah.
People will enjoy use the public bus if they could direct to their last destination. That's why this August I could accomplish all this tap machine,
I see.
tap in and tap out.
Very
That's the idea. So I said the bus not only serve the corridor of our bus rapid transit. I don't want that. I want all the bus serve the whole city connection route. But it's not enough. I want to know where the destination of the citizen. I want to provide them direct bus
Very interesting.
and very efficient. I know exactly what size of bus I provide in this hour and in that hour.
Wow.
Because I know the passenger where they go.
Right.
I would save the money from this bus operation. That's the technology.
Interesting. You know, one thing in my own country, I'm from India, and in the subsidy transfer that you're mentioning to the
Yeah, I learned from India.
Oh, okay.
I read from the United Nations report.
I see.
Indians save a lot of money,
Yeah.
almost 40%.
But now they're doing, because of they
Because
got rid of the
when
ration shops.
bencana itu apa ya lupa. Disaster come, they want to help the poor people, they just give them a cut.
Yeah, that's right.
So they have
But now
to purchase.
they've done,
I read from the United Nations
now
report.
they have a Aadhaar system. It's called Aadhaar, AADHAR, which is a biometric system where every person has a unique
Not only
ID.
finger, they use.
I also.
I also visited India in 2011.
In 2011, okay.
I just make a meeting this morning
Oh, I see.
with the CII,
CII, yes, Confederation of Indian
Confederation
Industry.
Industry,
I see.
with your new ambassador here.
I see.
We have business to business, talking about IT,
ID, okay.
waste to energy. We hope we could work together.
Very interesting.
And
Because
this
that's
is-
something
This morning we have a meeting.
Interesting.
They have a lunch here, but
I
I go to the
see.
company.
I see. Anyway, it's fantastic to hear.
India ada ketemu kan, ibu itu.
Fantastic. Oh, I see.
IT.
Fantastic to hear, Governor. I
You
really.
know, Gojek, they said they work with the India company actually. The Gojek to order the motorcycle.
I
Now I asked them to put in a crew, they call it a crew transit. I want more advanced. Well, I imagine like this. We have one first corridor. This is an elite area in Block M. The middle class use this bus, this ferry, bus rapid transit. Okay. The problem is when I arrive, morning is okay. People will send me to the shelter, my family. This is the middle class. Every day use a taxi, they purchase their own car. Use the car traffic. They use the bus. The problem when they arrive in the station, they could not use a taxi, go to their home because too expensive for them. Use a motorcycle, ojek, they're afraid. It's a public bus, they don't want. That's why I asked them to create, it's like order the shuttle bus, the mini van.
I see.
So when they arrive here, they maybe just pay like a motorcycle, $1, I send to their own home.
I see.
This is subsidy.
Yeah.
So people will leave their car to use the public
Very
transportation.
nice. Very,
Where I get the money? I get the profit from no traffic jam.
yeah.
How the subsidy is, I put ERP. The rich one have to pay. This is how to administer justice. For us as government official, talking about our duty is how to administer justice. Our target is providing justice to every citizen. We have to know how to administer this justice very well.
Correct.
That's the idea.
Very nice.
Thank you very much. I hope
Thank
you
you.
could join them.
Yes.
I couldn't join.
You can- This has been amazingly inspirational, Governor. Really enjoyed it. Really enjoyed it.
Good to meet you.
Give you, sorry. Card ready to give you.
Oh, I don't know if I get it.
Okay, it's okay.
Thank you. Joe, should we take a picture?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll just take a picture.
Oh. And to give you a sovereign
You can give your...
Jakarta. No, it's okay. I hope you.
Oh, thank you so
Vibrant
much.
Jakarta.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yuk, ikut ibu. Ayo ikut. Ya. Very nice guy.
Yes, thank you so much.
Panggilannya apa namanya? Panggil Wise ya. Dari Wise bapaknya kan.
Thank you.
Kamu orang apa sih? Asli dari mana?
Makassar.
Oh, namanya saya bukan orang nama Jawa, begitu kalau pakai Wise.
Kalau udah cukup.
Okay.
So, the information.
Okay, yes, thank you.